This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Today's discussion is on investing in startups, lesson number 1. So here's the first lesson in investing in startups, and it's one that I got a stark reminder of recently. I invested in a digital health company, very excited about it, invested with a lot of great other investors, and literally a fantastic founder. Most recently, that digital health company, after growing to a certain amount, is going to show up as a 0 in my win column, meaning I'm going to lose all the money that I invested in it. Now, there are a couple lessons from this. The number one lesson is, if you're going to invest in startups, you better remember the rule is that some of those, or a good deal of those, are going to end up as zeros, meaning they're not going to be winning investments. That's number one. Second, you better invest in dollars that you could afford to lose, so that when you lose money in that startup, you could still afford to keep the roof over your head, other investments, and everything else. Third, the core portfolio, your core piece of your portfolio should be, in my mind, index funds that broadly track the market and treasury bonds, and then maybe a pool of your money is set aside for startups and other types of investments. The fourth thing is, you bet on founders and co-investors. So in this situation, we marked up a 0 here, meaning everything we put into it, basically the cost of a college education is going to go to 0, something like that. I am a huge fan of this founder, and I can't wait to have a chance to invest with that founder again. In any event, this is today's lessons of the day. Investing in startups, lesson number 1. Number 1, you better be able to afford to lose the money you put in. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Thank you very, very much.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service, real-time updates only in iOS mobile apps. See guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.